Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more R.I.P, continuing Saya's route, and we are in chapter 9, so we're getting close to our ending, because this will be our ending chapter. I don't know if we'll get it in this part. I'm really hoping we don't, because I want to drag this out so much more. I don't want his route to end. I'm very sad about it. About the thought, okay? Very fucking sad about the thought, but anyway, we will see what happens, and if we feel like it's getting close, maybe I'll just I don't care if we have a short part next time. I need to drag this man out longer. Anyway, in a room filled with unusual instruments, we extracted the liquid from the Khalifa petals. We're preparing to go fight Minami for my mother's soul. Then, after completing the purification process, we made our way to Saya's private room. Is it really okay for me to use your private room to sleep in? Yes, given the location of the elevator, that's probably for the best. Also, I think it's unlikely for Minami to try and intrude if we stay in the HL. Wait, you think he might try to come here? But my mother's name was in the book. She's in the real world, so why would Minami come here? And this list is only a list of predictions, remember? It's not definitive. Yeah, but Minami might still change his mind and try to abduct you. If he catches you, you'd be subjected to a truly living nightmare. Saya's voice trailed off and he stopped. Then he reached into his coat to pull something out. The fanciest little fucking gun that ever fancied, isn't it? That's the gun, the one you used on Reika. I'm giving this to you. If Minami comes here, don't hesitate to shoot him. But you said it's unlikely he'd try to abduct me here. Still, I think it's best if you keep it. The thought of leaving you here alone and defenseless makes me worried. Despite my hesitation to take the gun from him, I didn't want to worry Saya any further. Got it. I took the gun from Saya, feeling the tension in my chest rise. Despite its small size, it was surprisingly heavy, its cold metal pressing into my hand. Memories of Reika's disappearance flooded back, filling me with apprehension. Can I really shoot Minami if I have to? Yes. Better him than Saya. I'm just saying. The thought of potentially taking a life, even the life of a demon, was daunting. That's how good she is. Because, you think about that, I have to kill a person who's coming after me, you feel like in your head you'd be like, fuck yeah, if they're coming after me, I'm not going to let them stab me, I'll shoot them. But you're like, but would you be able to do that? Maybe not. You know what I mean? It'd be a hard to... But, a demon? I don't know about... I'll shoot a demon. I don't know. They're not human. He might look human, but he ain't. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be an easier choice to make. I feel like. But again, I don't know. But she's so cute, because she's like, yeah, he's a psycho, and he might try to possess me and eat my soul, but, can I shoot him? Yes. Even if Minami does show up, I hope it doesn't come to using this. Lost in fears about a confrontation with him, my head started spinning. Saya quickly steadied me. My head hurts. Our time is running short. His words were dripping with urgency. Because I'm going to die? Oh, good. So one of the endings is I'm going to die and stay here. Probably not this one. I think this might be... I can never remember if the heavenly ending is the best one or the godly one is the best one. I don't know. And I don't know which one she put first here. Anyway. But I think so far we've gotten all affection points. So I think we're getting whatever the sort of better of the two endings is. His words were dripping with urgency. I felt sleepy from being exposed to the air here, but this was the first time my head hurt. I'm fine. I'll bear it until we save my mom. That's brave of you. But for now, lean on me. With those words, Saya gently lifted me into his arms. Thank you. I rested my head on his shoulder, snuggling close. Doing this felt like it eased my mind, bringing me some peace. I should be the one thanking you, allowing me to pamper you like this. It's only because it's you, Saya. You're the only one I'd let pamper me like this. Valid. I felt a soft touch on my forehead and soon realized he was kissing me. I think that kiss cured my headache. Well, it's filled with love. Of course it'd cure something as simple as a headache. How fucking adorable and romantic is that? Oh my god. It's filled with love. Of course it would cure your headache. Ah! Stop it. It's ridiculous and I love it. Ah, that makes sense. While enjoying this gentle conversation, Sayed carried me in his arms to his private quarters. Oh, please tell me you're bridal carrying me. After being laid down on the sofa, I went over things one last time with Saya. What are you doing? You're getting feisty. You're getting feisty. You already had a break. You already had your poopy breaks. You don't need to go potties. What you doing? You're just fussed. You're being feisty. You're running all over. You're attacking the tablet. You're going to start changing my guide. You're going to start clicking buttons. Emailing people. Don't do that. Don't just start clicking buttons. You don't click the buttons. Based on the time of death that was listed, we could predict when my mother would likely go to sleep. Saya promised to stay by my side until the last possible moment. Then, if he sensed Manami near my mother, he would contact me. Once you receive my message, fall asleep immediately. Understood. I think I'll be able to fall asleep right away. Since I'd gotten the headache before, I'd felt very tired. Wait, I haven't received any spiritual power from you yet. Oh, didn't you feel it? I gave it to you during our kiss. Can you imagine what other kind of spiritual power you give to me if we were doing other shit aside from kiss? Okay, never mind. I want to take all that spiritual power, whatever it is. Huh? You mean you were only kissing me to give me spiritual power? I thought it was just a natural kiss. I had no idea he was also giving me power. I was actually quite shocked. I guess compared with my deep love for you, even my spiritual power seems weak. It's kind of annoying. I thought it was just a kiss. Oh, what's wrong? You didn't tell me. I didn't want to ruin the moment. Well, I guess that makes sense. Well, in that case, I guess it's okay. Saya kneeled down, reaching his hand out toward me. His thumb brushed against my lips, making my heart jump. The first kiss was work. The second was to give you power. And this third kiss, I wanted to be a kiss free from any other meaning. Simply a kiss of love with you. His words, so full of longing, made my heart twinge. My heart just literally exploded. If only... Just as I was about to speak, Saya's finger pulled back. Let's save that moment until everything is complete. Yeah, that sounds good. Yes. I forgot to mention it before. When you enter your mother's dream, be sure to talk to her. Make her listen to your voice instead of the demons. Right, I'll speak from the bottom of my heart and overpower Manami. I must ensure my mother isn't deceived by Manami's lies. Trust in the bond you have with your mother. Keep your heart firm, unswayed by Manami. I nodded firmly at Saya's words. Saya, thank you again for all your support. Saya smiled and gently stroked my head. I'm sorry for all the trouble you've encountered, but I am truly grateful for this opportunity. There's no need for you to feel sorry, Saya. Besides, I think I know what you mean. That was really mean. You bit at me and then you just kept gnawing on my knuckle skins. It wasn't nice. It kind of hurt. And then tickled a little. It was very weird. It was also very weird because you didn't just bite. You were like gnawing on my knuckle skin. Ow! You're a very mean boy right now. I don't want to pet you anymore. I don't like petting you. I don't ever want to pet you again. No, that's not true. I love you. You're so cute. You're just very mean because you got a lot of pin feathers. You always have pin feathers. But they were getting better and now they're getting worse again. I know, because you won't let me get them out. They were getting better. You were doing okay. You're like always molten, I swear to God. If you let me get them, he's like, oh, you were coming at me with your hand? No. All right, you can snugs in my hand. I know. I'll be gentle. But, if it hurts, you could just screech. You don't have to bite. You don't have to bite. I'm not trying to hurt you. Although the way you're sitting right now, I could literally squeeze your neck. You're so trusting. That's dangerous. No, but you should trust your mommies. You should trust your mommies. I would never hurt you. Not on purpose. Probably hurted you by accidents before when I
when I pet your pin feathers. Or that time I was throwing a pillow at the squirrels. I was throwing little plushies at the squirrels and you got scared right as I chucked it and I smacked you with one. That was probably very traumatic for you. I'm sure that hurt, but it did it by accident. So dramatic. It was years ago. But like there was a squirrel on my fucking porch eating all the birdseed I used to have out. So I was taking like the little plushies off my thing and chucking it. Like just chucking them at the door to try to scare the squirrel, but like I chucked one and it scared the bird, and right as he went taking off, like flying off, I chucked another one and he went right in the path of it. And it beamed the poor little fucker. And then, oh, poor little bird. I know. Probably knocked a couple of your brain cells loose. You're fine, no. You did end up with a tiny little scratch on your face. Tiny little bump. Because you smacked into the blinds and the blinds cut you, poor thing. Accidents happen to everybody, so, you know. Poor baby. I know, I don't mean. I'm the worst human ever. It was an accident. You're okay. You forgive me. You don't forgive me when I pet you and touch your pin feather, though. Then you're nasty. Well, I put my hand out so you can snugs. Are you just going to preen? Okay, fine.
There's no need for you to feel sorry, Saya. Besides, I think I know what you mean. I'm very glad to hear that. Thank you. The struggle isn't mine alone. It's important for Saya, too. We're both facing our own demons, literally.
We also have one more save file, so.
Even if we're apart, our hearts are one. I'll stay strong no matter what. I feel the same way. As we both nodded in agreement, Saya's phone alarm sounded. It's time. I don't want to be away from him. Once the exorcism is finished, I'll use emergency measures to return here immediately. Okay, but is it okay to use those emergency measures for personal reasons? After driving Minami out of your mother, I worry he might target you here in hell. His concern, though indirect, was palpable.
I feel like that his concern, though indirect, was palpable. I feel like that was us saying that, not Saya saying that, but it was in with Saya's lines. So anyway, I grasped his hand. I'll be praying for your redemption, Saya. With these words, I kissed his hand. Then Saya held my hand and gently brought it to his lips as well. May all that you carry be lifted, and may a bright future await you. He kissed my hand softly, then let go. I stepped away from the elevator as Saya laid his hand on the crystal. All right, see you soon. I'm off. Yes, take care. Saya vanished, and a profound silence fell over the room. My mother will likely go to sleep in about an hour. But that was just an estimate. I had no idea when she would actually get the call. Or when I would actually get the call, sorry. Well, I moved to the sofa and laid down instantly. I'm so nervous. Clutching the smartphone with both hands, I tried to steady my racing heart. I tried to let these thoughts in my head quiet down. After about 30 minutes had passed since Saya had departed for the mortal realm, a sudden knock at the door jolted me upright. Who could that be? I'd secured the door well to keep Minami out, and it would be impossible for anyone else to get in without unlocking it. Spacey, are you in there? I'm Saya's assistant. Relieved to hear the voice of a staff member, I approached the door. Saya isn't here right now, so please come back later. Actually, my visit concerns you. I've been appointed as your guard. Saya didn't inform you about this? I don't trust this. A guard? No, he didn't mention anything like that. I'll open the door now. I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, okay, he didn't mention anything, so let me call him and ask. Maybe you should stay out there. It's Minami. I unlocked one of the doors, multiple locks, but paused before unlocking the next. Why would we go to the trouble of locking the place if Saya was planning on sending a guard? The thought it could be Minami flashed in my mind, sending fear streaking through me. Uh-huh. But that voice doesn't sound anything like Minami's. Spacey, what's wrong? Perhaps you're feeling unwell. In that case, please open the door right away. With that voice of concern, the door handle began to rattle. What should I do? Open the door. Don't open the door! Don't open the door! Open. This is going to be our last choice, and open the door is going to be the bad one. What do you want to bet? Yeah, save file 6 right here. Okay. Save here. Okay, hold on. Actually, cool. We're already here, so. I only have one hand, sorry. I would guarantee it's going to be don't open the door. Don't open the door! It's fucking Manami and we're going to die if we open the door. Bad end right here. Wait, how did this person know my name? Since arriving in hell, only Seiya Manami had called me by my name. And with Seiya gone, a chill ran down my spine. Paralyzed with fear, I couldn't speak. I'd unlocked one lock, but many more remained. Lock it back. Quietly, my hand slipped into my pocket and I silently drew out the gun. What's wrong? Please say something. Oh no, what should I do? I need to contact Seiya right away. I hesitated for a moment at those words, but I could send a message to Seiya myself. I waited without moving, and the voice eventually faded away. I would text him and be like, did you send a guard? Are they gone? Don't unlock the door. Cautiously, I pressed my ear against the door. I can't hear anything. Only silence. Don't open the door. It was Manami. Spacey, you're listening now, aren't you? Despite the door being between us, the voice seemed to whisper directly into my ear. I'll give you another 10 seconds. After that, I'll take something precious to you. No, wait. 10, 9, 8, 7. The countdown began, and a shroud of panic clouded my mind. What do I do? If I don't open the door, my mother... Seiya's image flashed before me. 3, 2, 1. I won't open it. I won't let you take anything precious. I won't lose to you. I firmly spoke the words and heard a cruel chuckle emerge from within my mind. Then off I go. I'll start with your mother. After his words, his footsteps receded, but his words continued to linger in my heart. After Manami left, more time passed. Unsettled by what had just happened, I laid down on the sofa and prepared myself for sleep. There he is. Then the call I had been waiting for arrived. I quickly tapped the screen and brought the phone to my ear. Sorry to keep you waiting. Your mother will soon fall asleep. I feel Manami's presence nearby, so get ready to sleep. True to his word, Manami's going after my mother. I tell Seiya what happened. Earlier Manami came here. I then proceeded to tell Seiya what happened. Ah, I'm glad you're safe. You were wise not to open the door. Despite Seiya's kind words, my heart was still tense. At the end, he said he would start with my mother. That's just a bluff. He's trying to rattle you. He must really be desperate. He seems to forget I'm on your side. Let's show him what we're capable of. Seiya spoke with such confidence that I found myself momentarily taken aback. That's right. I shouldn't let Manami's threats get to me. Right, I'll do my best. And now that your mother's gone to bed, are you ready to sleep? Yeah, I'm ready. All right. Good night. After the call, I promptly shut my eyes. In my mind, I pictured my mother. Mom, hold on. I'll be there shortly. Even though I was aware I was asleep, is this my mother's dream? The scene looked very much like the one Manami crafted for me before. Yet there was a subtle warmth, a comforting sense of reassurance. I did it. I really made it. Then in the next moment, the scenery shifted abruptly, morphing into our living room. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, bird. Okay. I know, I gotta apologize to everyone. I moved from you. I stopped reading for a second. Why did the scenery change? Scanning the living room, I spotted a familiar figure near the dining table. Spacey, where did you go? Sitting in a chair, head bowed, I saw the figure of my mother. Please let her be okay. Mom! I rushed over to her and knelt by her side. Mom, it's all right. I'm right here. Spacey, where have you been? I was so worried. Just as I was about to apologize. This is merely what you wish for. Manami's voice echoed through the room, yet he was nowhere to be seen. A wish? Yes, this is just a dream, born of your desires. No, it's not. Mom, please listen to me. The thing is, your daughter's in grave danger. In a few days, she'll be dead. Who are you? What are you talking about? Spacey is right here. To my surprise, my mother remained calm, and her rebuttal brought a wave of relief. You're being misled. You'll soon wake up in despair when you find out this was all a dream. A dream? My mother looked at me anxiously. This isn't good. I clasped her hand, holding it firmly. Your daughter's right here. You feel me, right? I'm Spacey. Right, I see. She seemed a bit dazed, but it looked as though she was calming down. Yet Manami's voice persisted. Why is it you think your daughter disappeared? What's he trying to imply? It's because of you. The pressure you put on her. The chains. She wanted to escape the future you were foisting upon her. My mother's hand shook intensely. She ran away because of that. Away from you, her mother. That's why she's in danger now. That's not true. I did that to my child. Yeah, that's right. If she dies now, it'll be all your fault. You killed your daughter. How can you say that? Frustration exploded within me, and I rose to my feet. My mother let go of my hand and placed her hands over her ears. No, stop! Please! Mom, don't be afraid. What this voice is saying, they're just lies. Oh, yes, this is a dream. That voice is a lie. You are a lie. Huh? Running away from reality, are we? Like mother, like daughter, I guess. Both quick to flee. Stop it! Stop trying to confuse her! I knew it was futile. Manami's voice was echoing directly into my brain. Yet I too placed my hands over my mom's ears and embraced her. Why did your husband die again? They found the disease too late, didn't they? If only you had been more attentive to him. Don't you dare! You can say that my mother's foisting her desires on me, because that's true, but don't say anything about my mom letting my dad die. It's not her fault. Just shut up! Stop talking! Go away! Leave this dream! No, 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 no! It's not my fault! It's not my fault! It's all my fault! No, Mom, don't listen to him! That voice, it's demonic! It's all my fault. I killed them both. Mom, listen to me. Get a hold of yourself. Hearing the demon's lies, my mom's grasp on reality began to falter. I can return her to you. That's a lie. Or maybe... Really? He doesn't mean he'll return me alive. If this kept up, my mother would make a deal with Manami. So, what will you do, Spacey? Suddenly addressing me, I paused for a moment, taken aback. Me? You make a deal in her place, and your mother will be saved. You coming here, entering your mother's dream like this? It certainly was surprising. After all, Seiya's with you, isn't he? I couldn't see Manami, yet I could almost feel his sneer on my skin. My choice could save my mother's soul. She's not thinking clearly. If Manami offered her a contract now... Realizing my words wouldn't reach her, I feared she'd accept his offer. And just as I began to be filled with doubt... God, save this soul. A soft prayer like a burst of light piercing through the dark haze echoed in my head. God, protect this soul. Seiya. Ha! I won't yield to his power. Now give it up. Make a contract with me. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of this demon. By the divine power of God, cast into hell this wicked spirit, Manami. Ugh! I sensed Manami drawing a sharp breath. Clutching my trembling mother tightly, I watched the events unfold before me. Leave this human. Leave this place. My skin tingled, and the scene around us flickered momentarily. Chosen to be the voice of God. Hear my voice, Manami. Be gone! The space twisted, and within the living room setting, a dark vortex began to form. Ah! Tainted soul, depart now. God rejects your demonic influence. Depart now and return to hell. Uh, ah, Damn you, Saya! Manami's anguished echoes could be heard throughout the room. Suddenly, the scenery exploded with light, and with it, the darkness was gone. Saya's prayer drove Manami away. I relaxed my hold and took a step back from my mother. I gazed into her eyes as I did so. It's my turn now. Mom, listen to me. That was a demon. You mustn't listen to him. Everything he said was a lie. Mom's gaze was hollow, as if she was looking through me, seeing nothing at all. Spacey. Oh, I thought it was her talking. Spacey, talk to your mother. Share what's in your heart. I'll head back first. I'll be waiting for you when you wake up. Thank you, Saya. I silently expressed my gratitude and my thoughts, then firmly held my mother's shoulders. Mom, please concentrate. I'll be coming home soon. Is that really the expression you want to greet me with? My mom's eyes flickered. Finally, she seemed to see me again. She had the crazed eyes that, Sayaka had for a while when she was like, I'm gonna off myself in the hospital. I was relieved to see that. I quickly began speaking to her again. The truth is, I might not be able to follow the path you've outlined for me. I want to live my life my own way, just like Dad did. I don't remember Dad well, but from your stories, sounds like he was a remarkable person. He dedicated himself to his patients, and that's why, despite his exhaustion, he always seemed content. In the memories I had of my dad, he was always smiling. I never saw him get angry. I never saw him be upset. I want to be like that too. I want to have my own dreams, to live my own life, not just be a lesser version of him. My mom's eyes began to waver and fill with tears. Yes, that's right. That's exactly the type of person he was. Tears steadily fell down her cheeks. As I wiped them away, she grasped my hand tightly. I was trying to give you the dream he couldn't fulfill. To help even more people. I wanted you to do it for him, but... Her tears conveyed just how heavy the burden on her heart had been all these years. I'm sorry, Spacey. I truly am. I was wrong. The mistake wasn't hers alone. It was my failure to understand my own path, my lack of motivation. That's how things got so complicated. I was wrong too. Let's start over. Thank you. I'll be home soon, I promise. So please, get lots of food ready. I'm starving. In an attempt to lighten the mood, I said this last bit with a smile, and at last my mom smiled back. Okay, I understand. I'll be waiting with plenty of food, so just make sure you hurry home. We smiled through our tears. We embraced each other tightly. After that, my mom entered her own dream, and I watched on until she was settled. Then I returned to my own dream, falling into a deep sleep. Feeling a gentle hand stroking my head, I opened my eyes. At first, everything was blurry. But then Saya's face came into clear view. Saya... And did you manage to talk with your mother? Yeah, thanks to you. We had a really good conversation together. Saya gave me a happy smile before kissing my forehead. I don't know that I've ever felt this happy waking up before. I'd be happy waking up to see this beautiful fucking man. I'm very relieved to hear that. You've been sleeping for nearly a day. I was starting to worry you might not wake up. A whole day? I slept that long? Yes, it's likely a side effect of entering someone else's dream. The book mentioned it could happen. No wonder I feel unusually refreshed. Let's go. Your train is waiting at the platform. We shouldn't stay in this environment any longer. It's dangerous for you. I'm gonna leave. I don't want to leave. This is the godly end, which is mental husband. Mental husband, like he's only in my head? Because that doesn't count. Like, no. See, mental husband makes me think it's like the Manami thing where, like, I go to sleep and he's in my dreams. But, like, well, say it might be able to enter dreams using that book. So, But again, not how I would have expected a Saya ending to go. We'll see. Just a minute, please. I sat up, needing to confirm something with him. Saya, have you forgiven yourself for your sins yet? I suppose I can forgive myself once you're safely back in the real world. Oh, right, that was our agreement. Then we need to get to Kisaragi Station quickly. Though I was still sad to part with him, the most important thing to me was that he was able to forgive himself. I need to hurry. Before getting off the sofa, I quickly fixed my hair. You're cute even with messy hair and drool on your cheek. Drool! I hastily wiped my mouth with my sleeve. I can't believe this. Right before we say goodbye. And I probably have morning breath. I haven't brushed my teeth in God knows how long. Then Saya, with a gentle touch, wiped my cheek with his finger. I love you just as you are. But I wanted to look my best for our last moments together. Don't be silly. You were perfect and adorable in every way to me. See, it's shit like this. It's shit like this that's gonna kill me. Well, if you say so. Blushing, I responded, and he smiled, taking my hand and leading me forward. Will this be the last time I'll be comforted by Saya's loving words? I mean, they're gonna give us an ending and we'll get to see him maybe somehow, but it's not gonna be the best. The path to the station was under tight security. Every few steps an HO officer nodded at us. Saya had arranged all this to ensure my safe return, unconcerned about the consequences for using such connections for personal matters. I was deeply touched by his dedication. There was a train at the platform. I could tell that it was waiting for me. I guess this is it. I rehearsed various goodbyes on the way here, but only one felt right. Saya, I truly care about you. I will always love you. I'm sure of it. Saya opened his mouth to respond, but hesitated. I'd never seen him struggle for words before. Considering what lies ahead for you in life, I should probably stay silent, but I've fallen deeply in love with you, and I'm afraid I can't simply stop myself now. I wasn't sure what he was about to say, but it was clear he had something important to say. Spacey, say, if you had plastic surgery and your face changed, or if, as years pass, your face was filled with wrinkles, if you still long for me until the end, to me, you'll always be an adorable, lovely, and wonderful person. Hearing that makes me incredibly happy. See, he's over there like, I don't care if you get old. Stop it. Be still my grandma heart. I didn't know if I'd ever find someone who loved me as much as Saya did. I don't think it's possible. This ending is going to make me cry because we're going to leave him. I want to cry right now. I'm not even kidding. I'm so unhinged over this man that I want to cry at just the music in the background, and I'm going to say goodbye. And I know there's going to be we'll get to reconnect somehow, but it's not. But I'm still going to cry right now I'm never going to see him again. I don't like this. It hurts my heart. It was obvious just how much he cared for me. It seems you haven't realized, so let me clarify my words. They're kind of, well, a marriage proposal, you could say. I mean, I know it said mental husband, but I was just I didn't think you were really going to propose to me, and I think I might cry, actually. Son of a bitch. What? Really? And may I have your answer? Fuck yes! Saya drew his face closer to mine, his hands gently cradling my head. How could you say no to this man? Though I felt shy saying it out loud, my heart already knew the answer. Once I die, I promise to reunite with you, Saya, and then we'll never have to part. Perhaps this is selfish of me, considering we have your whole life ahead of you, but I can't help but feel overjoyed. What do you mean? If you're my wife, that means you can't be with another man in life. So, Spacey, please promise me you'll lead a solitary life and never marry another. Abso-fucking-lutely. You and only you. He certainly is direct, but you gotta fucking love it. How do you not swoon and want to die? Spacey, I pledge my everlasting love to you. Saya's determination seems boundless. With a resigned yet amused smile, I gave in. I, too, vow my eternal love to you, Saya. Look at his goddamn beautiful face. I'm just gonna fucking die. Stop it. Stop it. I can't breathe. I mean, seriously. I also can't breathe because my eyes are very watery right now. It's so beautiful and romantic, I'm gonna cry happy tears. Son of a bitch! Who thought that was gonna happen? Alright, some of you might have been like, I can't wait till you cry over this, man. No, you were right. Some of you assholes probably pegged this. God damn it. I can't move my left hand because my bird is sitting in it, but my sleeve is up and I need to... I can't get... Hold on. Alright. I had to move my microphone out of the way so I didn't smack it and try to bite my sleeve and pull it down. Because I can't disrupt the bird. Oh my god, no, seriously? Okay, no, alright. Alright, oh Jesus Christ. It's so romantic and beautiful and I'm so happy, but I'm so sad because we're leaving him and the CG's so beautiful and look at his goddamn beautiful face. I can't handle it. I need to curl up in a ball. I don't know if I want to curl up in a ball and cry hysterically because we have to leave this man, or I want to curl up in a ball and cry hysterically because he's so ridiculously wonderful and perfect and I love him so goddamn much and I'm happy. I don't know. I don't even know how I feel. I don't understand emotions right now. I'm like a robot that is like, motions! And I'm literally gonna fucking... God damn it. I don't even know. Oh, shit. We shared a parting kiss, far less intense than yesterday's. Our lips barely grazing. No, I need a little more than that. Look how beautiful he is. Our third kiss has its own special significance, doesn't it? His gentle breath grazed my lips, heightening the intimacy of the moment. I loved this warmth. Special significance? How so? Because it seals our pledge of love to each other. Oh, but it seals our pledge to love each other eternally. It holds more value than anything else, don't you agree? Yeah, I suppose you're right. And the thing is it's not like when we left Korea, anyone else, we were like, nope, they're the only one I'm ever going to love. And that's the way it has been for every single one of our boyfriends. They're the only ones we're ever going to love, as our ghost boyfriend. It's not like someday, yeah, I might get married and have kids, but like someday when I die, I'm going to be with you. No. It's always been, you are the only one I am ever going to love. But there is just something that hits so different about specifically saying it out loud, like, I'll love him forever. And then this, we're pledging our until we're basically married and dead people say, like, there's something about this that's so much more intense and like, oh, gut-wrenching. Oh, even though the thought process is kind of the same in all the other routes. They're the only one you're ever going to love. And you're just going to wait till you die so you can be with them again. You know what I mean? Jesus. Suddenly, the warmth of his lips reminds me of our second kiss. Every kiss with you has significance to me, Saya, because it's a kiss shared with someone I love. Your shyness is endearing, but I love it when you show your love to me as well. Every word, look, and touch we shared meant the world to us. I knew our bond would never fade, not even in death. I said you'd live a life of solitude, but I don't want to see you live a life like that. Instead, fill your days with love for me. Yes, I will. I'll look forward to the day we meet again, living each day with anticipation. There was no trace of loneliness in my heart, only anticipation for a reunion. With our future together in my heart, I would proceed with my life. Goodbye, Saya. Goodbye, Spacey. Until we meet again, know that my love for you will never change. That was really how it ended. That's really how I knew there was going to be an after credit thing, but that's literally that is how you fucking end a route. Jesus. Where you're like, oh no, don't do it. Oh, I want to cry. After that, I safely reached Narimigahama Station in the mortal realm. Weak from hunger, I staggered home where my mother was waiting to greet me. Just like in the dream, she smiled at me through streaming tears, simply saying, "Welcome home." I'd been missing for 9 days, though I figured my time in hell had been much longer. My return caused quite a bit of commotion, but my mother and sister managed to handle it. When people asked me where I was, I didn't know how to answer. However, I ended up telling my mom. Because of our interaction in the dream, she believed me and vowed to never let something like that happen. She even had an exorcism done at a nearby shrine. Eventually, the commotion settled, and about 2 weeks passed. I want Saya to pop up in my head. I cannot believe this is the end of his route, though. It was so short. I hate the fact that it was so short. What suits me best? I was happy to be able to choose my own path, but I was still troubled. Sorry, bird. Though I wasn't as anxious as before, I still hadn't found anything that clicked. Sitting in front of my laptop, I let out a deep sigh. Come here. I know, I moved and I disrupted you, so I'm gonna get you. Oh my god! I can't get up. Every time I get up, my mouse goes flying. I gotta get him a break. I was gonna try to read and not, but like my microphone and my headset cord and everything is... Oh god, it's all tangled all over everything. Besides, it's okay. Like, he's just I kind of moved my hand and made him fidgety, so...
I'm going to give you a break, because normally you sit there very quietly and very well behaved for an hour, but it's been 40 minutes. That's way too long for normals. You're very good when we record. You're not supposed to hold your poopies for that long, but I appreciate you not pooping on me, so... Unlike the other day, where I'm still mad at you for it. It's only been a couple days, I think. I don't remember. My time is... Who knows? I don't even know. My brain is so boggled with fucking Saya, I can't even fucking think straight. Anyway, sitting in front of my laptop, I let out a deep sigh. Is it Saya? Because who's saying, I've been observing you these past few days. What about exploring something related to sweets? I hope it is. I froze, not even remembering to breathe. That would be how his voice would make me act, yes. As I slowly turned around, there he was, exactly as I had imagined. I'm assuming he can visit us every once in a while, so, I'll take it. Upon seeing Saya's face, I tumbled from my desk chair and then leapt on the man and knocked him over and showered him with love, affection, and kisses, right? Quite the reaction to seeing your beloved husband. I love the fact that he's our beloved husband. I don't care if it's not legal in the mortal realm. Our souls are connected, and I love this so much. Spacey is a little mess over here. We knew that. Why? How? Is this some kind of dream? No, this is reality. I was unable to bear not being able to see you, so I've come to you in this form. In this form? Sorry, that was a joke. I left you with some of my spiritual power when we parted, yes. Ah, that final kiss at the train station. I felt something warm when we kissed, but I had no idea he did that. I was thinking of that other passionate kiss. Well, you're going to just have to transfer your spiritual power to me a little bit. It's unique to me, so don't worry. You won't be able to see other ghosts. With his spiritual power, could I actually see other ghosts too? He said no. The thought sent shivers down my spine. But I'm relieved we can meet this way, but that means I can't touch him. Oh, I'm so depressed. You said my life would be solitary. I never expected you to show up like this. Didn't I tell you I wouldn't let you feel lonely? I think you did mention something like that. I expected you to be lonely, to be crying over me, waiting. I wanted to cry before, so yeah. And yet no, nothing. You've just been spending your days happily with family and friends. Huh? Don't you feel a sense of duty as a wife? With such an attitude, we might as well consider divorce. I love how adorably fucking melodramatic he is. Stop it. You're so adorable. You'll never get to divorce me, ever. Wait, please. I believe our promise to unite after death, and so I was living like you told me to, waiting for when we could be together. I see. I understand your feelings, but words alone aren't enough to convince me. Then what should I do? A kiss to confirm our connection. I long to immerse myself in your warmth.
Can we actually touch him? As he spoke, Saya reached out his hand, but his hand simply passed through me, never touching me. Damn it! I was really hoping. I was like, listen. If I gotta live without him, but he could pop over and visit me and we could just like make out all we want, I'm okay with it. But this is like the Korea ending where it's like I can see him, but I can't touch him, and that sucks. Is it because we're in the mortal realm? Is that why we can't touch? Instead of answering, Saya heaved a deep, deep sigh.
Yes, that appears to be the case. So whenever I'm not too busy with work at the HO, I hope you'll allow me to stay by your side.
What does he mean by that? If it means being together with you, then nothing would make me happier.
At last I feel peace. Now I expect your constant, undivided attention.
Constant?
What's with that look of hesitation? Don't tell me you find that burdensome. You wouldn't allow my soul to languish in solitude, would you?
God damn, you are so dramatic. You are so needy and dramatic, and I love you. If I didn't love you so fucking much before, I would have loved you now, because look at you. Look at you being so pathetic and needy, and it's adorable, and I just want to shower you with all the love and affection and attention you want and more. Oh, but I can't touch you, and it sucks. No, this might be difficult. For the first time, I recognized that Saya might be a bit clingy. Might be? I knew he was passionate, but I hadn't expected it to be like this. I love it. Perhaps he couldn't express it under those circumstances in hell. Why are you pulling out your smartphone? What are you doing?
I'm submitting another leave request. I've racked up quite a lot since I haven't used any until now.
How much time have you saved up exactly? I wouldn't mind going on a date or something. Oh, he's gonna have years. Oh, but that might be kind of hard, seeing as he's a ghost.
Let's see. This is just an estimate, but it seems as though I have about 1,000 days saved up.
It's like over 3 years. 1,000? Well, it's like 3 years.
Well, I am the Grand Warder after all. I won't be able to take them all at once. Probably only about 1 month at a time.
I love it.
I need to calculate and plan my leave based on how long we expect you to live. Should we start planning right away?
That's a pretty grim topic.
Is there a problem? Something bothering you?
No, let's start planning. She's like, he's really clingy and needy. Yeah, but I love it so fucking much. I'm sorry. I love it.
Great. You have a computer, so use that to take notes.
Right. Though it all felt incredibly surreal, it was undoubtedly better than never being able to see each other again. He can be quite demanding, but I guess that's one of the things I adore about him. See, I love that she's like, he's really clingy and needy and desperate, but like, I love this fucker, so I... And it seems he didn't realize just how lonely I was without him. But if I expressed just how lonely I was, he might think me heartless for saying so. Perhaps it's best if I just keep it simple. Saya, I'm so happy to see you, and I still love you just like before. It's been like a month. A couple days, probably. Saya looked a bit surprised, then blushed and smiled.
I love you more than ever, and I know my feelings will only grow stronger.
I love it when when we're like, I love you, and he's like, and then he gets all shocked Pikachu and then gets all blushy. It's so adorable. My heart hurts so much. With that, the two of us started this odd new chapter of our lives together. As his wife, I vowed to love and accept every part of him, even his clinginess. No, that's part of his charm. I don't want him to leave me. I do not want him to leave me. Mental husband. Oh. Oh, I really hope the other one we get to die and stay with him then. Ugh.
It seems it'll be quite some time before I can touch you. But the fact that we can look at one another now and know that you can hear my voice makes my heart beat happily. As your beloved husband, I vow to make you happy. So long as you're alive, and even after your death, I will love you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh my god. You know what? They picked the perfect character to make me marry. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna go cry after this because it's over. Because I hate that. And, like, also, like, it's kind of bittersweet. Like, it's beautiful that we get to, like, still see him and whatever, but, like, he's, like, but he's not, we don't get to be with him. You know what I mean? We can't touch him. This was a game that, okay, this is the good one. And every fucking CG of his is goddamn beautiful. And his eyes glow, and, like, God, it's ridiculous. It's so goddamn beautiful. Oh, look at him. Oh, every fucking CG. Every fucking one. Like, oh, just look. Oh. I can't. I'm sold 150,000%. If I didn't love him before, I would have loved him now. Like, 100% number one. Like, we can be done with I don't even have to finish the game. Nobody else is gonna, never. Could never take this bastard's place. Again, he was my eyeball love, so I knew I was gonna love him regardless, but Jesus Christ, they turned it out in his route and made him even more perfect than perfect. Ugh. So clingy and desperate and needy. Oh. And a little possessive. Oh. Just, oh. And, like, look, oh, God. His hands, God, they draw the hands really hot in this game. Like, Jesus. There's something ridiculously, like, he's gonna kiss us, but he's got a gun pointed at the, like, I think there's something hot about this. Like, it's just no right to be this sexy. Oh, dear God. Especially with the eye contact. Ugh. He could shoot me. I'd be okay with it. Take my life. Drag me to hell. I'll stay there happily. Ugh. Could you imagine, though, being, like, 17 and married to a dead man? Like, and I could only dream. I love this. Ugh. This is one of my favorites. Look at his beautiful little face. Look at his sweet little face. A little innocent. Little innocent eyes. Oh. Coming from how ridiculously sexy he is normally just existing. Like, this one's adorable too. Ugh. Every one of his CGs are so fucking beautiful. I feel like all the CGs in this game are great though. Like, let's be real. And then, I mean, we're like the passionate kid. You're not lying. There is tonsil hockey going on there. There are tongues intertwining. We have not gotten we have not gotten a kiss like this in a CG in this game. So, like, thank you is all I'm saying. You gave it to me with my best boy. Oof. Listen. Ugh. I can't say anything else. I've said everything else, and this man makes me stupid. I have no word. Oh. Look at how happy he looks. Look at how just beautifully happy he looks. And so do we. Oh. That was the last one. Yeah, I think this is going to have to be our end one because it's just so, like, all of them are so good. And, like, oh my God, but he's just so beautifully happy. Oh. It's, I can't. I've got nothing else to say aside from, like, just with the, like, that's literally all the words I have. I have no words. I think I said them enough throughout his whole entire route, how much I motherfucking love him with the passion of 1,000 fiery suns. I can't even. That's not even enough. There are not enough words in the English language, and I don't know any other language, but, like, all the fucking words in the English language and everything that they would translate to in other languages, that's how much I fucking love this man. All of those goddamn words. I've said all of them before, and I would learn 8 billion languages to just keep saying how much I love him in every fucking language in existence. Now into the future and across the universe, okay? I got nothing. He's perfect. All right, so I am gonna go cry because it's over and then just roll around on the floor a little because I can't stand how much I love this man. But we will do his other endings in the next part, and then we're going to be done with this round. I don't like that. It went too fast. It went by way too fast, and it's not fair. It's not fair. A precious, beautiful bastard. Oh, look at him. He is our husband. It's not even like I'm saying, like, literally, like, whatever. Again, it doesn't have to be legal in the mortal realm. It's legal between our souls, and that's all that matters. This is my and I'm here for everything. Goddamn everything. I can't. I can't. We're just gonna leave it here because I can't. I have no more freaking words. Look at this. Look at this face. God damn it. I could go on for about another hour with just ramblings of like, I can't put the fit and like, that's all you're gonna get out of me at this point. I love him so much. I think that's clear. He will always be number one. Doesn't matter how good the rest of the routes are. Listen. I love Correo. I love Sena. They're my other eyeball loves, okay? But they're only like second compared to this. Koyo's route was fucking amazing, though. He's a great love interest. He's up there. He's great. Hibiki's was good. He's not my type, so he would have to be like on the third tier. It was like route was really great, and I actually liked her dynamic with him and everything. If I take out self-insert and I think, okay, her as the main character with Hibiki, beautiful. Me self-inserting, not for me. Because he's just too adorable, right? But Seiya, perfect. Absolutely perfect for me. I'm going to take this man. I'm going to go fucking find my way into hell and drag this fucker back with me because whatever. Why is he not real? I'm so disappointed. Seriously? Jesus. Oh. Anyway, we'll finish his route next time, which will make me even more depressed than ever, but I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.